guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shanae and I am a makeup artist from South Africa. This is my first video, so if you are interested in watching this look that I've created, please keep on watching. Please subscribe, join the family on my channel. I'm so excited to be starting this, so please like, subscribe, and if you are interested in sharing this journey with me, I would so much appreciate it if you could leave a comment down below, and just let's have a good time on this channel. I will be showcasing makeup looks, trends, what's happening in the beauty industry. We'll do product reviews, so a little bit of everything we will be covering on this channel. So if that's something you're interested in, join the family, subscribe, and enjoy this makeup look that I've created. Okay, so jumping right into the video, the first thing I like to do after my skin is prepped and it's been washed and it's been toned and moisturized is I like going in with a nice spritzer. So this is the Badescu, if I'm saying that correctly, skincare facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. Spray a couple of sprays and then we are going in with primer. So most of the products that I'm using today is mostly drugstore makeup. Here and there is going to be like Anastasia, Beverly Hills, blusher and all that type of stuff, but I've tried to keep it mostly drugstore. So the first thing we are going in with is the Pore Blur Primer from Makeup Revolution. So we're just gonna put a little bit, and then I like putting it in my T-zone because that is usually where I get quite oily and where my fine lines and pores usually come out. So I just like to put that all over, just focusing, especially on my smile lines here. As you can see, I smile quite a bit there, so that I always just like to fill in, and just whatever left on my hands I just like to cover the rest of the face with. And I am going then onto eyebrows. What I use is the Benefit Gimme Brow goof proof brow pencil. My shade is shade 5. So what is nice with this pencil is that it comes with a spoolie at the back and it has a little pencil in front. Fluff that out. Taking the pencil side. And then I like to go in with my Gimme Brow Fiber Gel, just to fill in those small little spaces that you can't get into. Just like that. I am then just going to go in with a bit of concealer, just to conceal my eyebrow and just to shape it a little bit more. So I'm going in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and I just like to put a little bit at the back of my hand, and then just taking a nice little concealer brush like this and just going a little bit into it and then carving out my brows. Then after that I'd like to go in with my MAC soft ochre pot, pro longwear paint pot. This stuff is amazing. It's really good for pro makeup artists or just for anybody who wants to have a good eyeshadow based primer. So I'm just going in with that just all over the lid. Some unknown reason I also like just going in the middle of the eye. I don't know why, it's just something I've always done. I don't know, maybe just to make it like all flow into one or something. Great, so now we have got all that down, we've got the base down. Now it is time for eyeshadow. We are going in with the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Life of the Dance Floor palette. I know mine looks a little bit, it has seen better days, so it looks something like this. I love the color scheme of this, it's absolutely beautiful. So we've got pinks, we've got oranges, we've got your mauve colors, we've got a little bit of purplish colors down here. So it's a little bit of a mix of everything. So you can create quite a bit of looks with this one eyeshadow palette. So I'm thinking today these colors are kind of calling to me. So let's do something like that. We are going to go in with this orangey color. So I'm going to put that orangey color into my crease, and then just going straight in with a crease brush into the crease. Just with soft motions, wind wiper motions into the crease. And remember, you can always build up the color, so never go in with too of a heavy hand first, and always just hold your brush a little bit at the back of the handle, because if you go in too hard like this, you can see it's going to put too much color onto the eye. So always just start off with your hand at the back of the handle brush, and just go in with light wind wiper motion strokes. And the nice thing with Makeup Revolution is that it's an affordable brand. I'm so happy it came to South Africa, because it's really a good affordable brand. They do a lot of dupes for like more the high-end makeup lines and all that type of stuff. So it is very affordable. You get good quality products for what you're paying for it. So I'm very happy that South Africa finally has a Makeup Revolution store. Great. I know we're looking a little bit crazy at the moment. It does get better, peeps. It does get better. So then after that, I'm just going in with a little bit of more like a little tapered denser brush, and I'm going to go in with, let's go in with this top color over here. So I'm just going literally just underneath into that socket of the eye. I just want to blend out that color a little bit more, just to give it a little bit more of a definition. And then sometimes I like just to take a little fluffy brush and just to go over that color, just to blend everything seamlessly into one another, and just to also take away that harshness of the eye. Now we are going to go into the outer V of our eye. So I'm just taking this little brush over here. As you can see, it's got a little bit of like a slant to it, which is quite nice just to get into that corner of the eye. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color. So let's go in with let's go in with this like wine maroon color. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that color, tap off the excess, and just literally going into that socket of the eye, just that outer V color. Then again, I like just to take my little fluffy brush just to smooth that out. Then I am going to get a shimmer color. Just hold on 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So for the lid color, I want to go for a little bit of a pop of a sheen type of glitzy color. So I'm going in with the Makeupforever Starlit Powder iridescent pearl shade. So it looks something like this. Just open it up. Look how pretty is that. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm just going to tap that onto the lid, just to give it a little bit of a pop of color, or a pop of shyness, because we like a little bit of a blinding eyelid. Why not? Oh, so pretty. And then I just want to go back in with this little brush, just to deepen up there again. Okay, so once that is done, then we are going to go and we are going to just do a bit of a wing eyeliner. So what I love is the Benefit Roller Lash roller liner, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's so black. It's so matte, and yeah, so let's just do a little bit of a wing eyeliner. Always need to take a bit of a breath after you do wing eyeliner. So I'm just going to quickly apply my false eyelashes off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I just popped on some Ardell wispy eyelashes. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up underneath my eye and apply some mascara. So I'm just going to take that and just clean that up underneath the eye. Okay, so that is now done. Now we can move on to the skin. So first of all, we have now prepped the skin right in the beginning. We put the primer on, all of that. But now, kind of forgot that we were going to wipe away with a makeup wipe. So let's just go in again with the primer, the pore blurring primer, just underneath here where we've wiped a little bit away. Just retouch that. So the foundation I'm going in with is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Drugstore foundation, very, very good. Full coverage, dries down to a matte. I'm going to take a few pumps at the back of my hand. Oh, there you go. Just a few pumps like that. And what I usually like to do, I know this is weird, I just like to warm it up a little bit on the back of my hand. Just like that, just to get that foundation and all the little components in the foundation just a little bit warm so that it can sink into the skin a little bit better. So then I just like to dot all this around onto the skin, just like that, around the nose. Don't forget about the chin. And then kind of looks something like this afterwards. So just dot. Beauty sponge, this is a little bit worse for wear. I need to get a new one, so don't mind that, please. So just my little beauty sponge, and I just like to tap that now into the skin. So as you can see already, a little bit of my freckles has disappeared, a little bit of redness, underneath the eyes, around the nose, all of that has disappeared. So this is a buildable coverage. It is full, but you can build it. It is medium to full coverage. So you can build it to even more of a fuller coverage if you like that. I do like a full coverage beat face. So I will build this a little bit more up. So I'm just going to add another pump or two of this foundation. The back of my hand again. And I'm just going to add that to the areas where I want a little bit more coverage on the skin. You can see there's still a bit of a glow to the skin, and I've just have primer on. I don't have any illuminator or any strobing creams or anything. So it does give that skin a little bit of a natural tinge glow. As you can see, you can see a little bit on the side. You can see here by my mouth, by my cupid's bow. So that is really good. I thought I would go in also with the NYX concealer. I have spoken so much about this on my Instagram and Instagram stories. I really, really love these two products. I've got the colors vanilla and natural. So with me, I like to go a little bit lighter underneath the eye. So I usually go 2 shades a little bit lighter than my foundation. So you can see foundation matches my skin perfectly, and then I just go a little bit lighter than my foundation. So I usually put the lighter one first underneath the eye. So I just like to go right underneath that eye and a little bit out, just like that, and a little bit on that side. And then I also just like to do a little bit just like that, so that it just lifts up that skin, lifts up your face a little bit. So between that concealer and between that concealer, you've got this that you can just contour and you can lift up. So I'm taking a little bit of the darker shade of the NYX and just going a little bit just like that, just over the lighter one that we have put down first. So looking a little bit crazy still, we are going to take our sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge, and I am just going to go and tap this underneath the eye and blend this all seamlessly out into the skin. Really pat that into the eye, underneath the eye, not into the eye, underneath the eye, and get that looking seamless. And then this, I just like to drag out into that cheekbone over there. You can see it just lifts that a little bit up. We are going to set the underneath of the eye, and we are also going to set a little bit around the face. So I have got two powders here which I really love. I've got a Drugstore powder, which is the Makeup Revolution Lace Baking Powder, and then I've got, obviously, the holy grail of every makeup person's kit is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So I'm going to go in, actually, let me go in with the Revolution Lace, because I do want to use a little bit more Drugstore in this video. I like to take that sponge that we used for our foundation, so it's the same sponge, just taking it on the other side, so the smaller edge side, and then I'm just going to dip into that powder, into that smile line over there, get a little bit more, just around the chin, go a little bit on the side of the face. Then underneath the eye, I just like to look up and go underneath the eye, just to set that concealer that we've placed down before this. You can see the difference already. You can see this side is now obviously more matte, and this side is a little bit more dewy. You can see that we have set down this side completely now. Just to put a little bit here on my T-zone where I get a little bit oily during the day, and a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Dust away just any of the excess powder that we have on the skin. So just dust that away. Bring color back into this face, sister. So I'm taking again, it's the next day, people, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. This is in a medium olive, and I'm just taking a nice big fluffy powder brush, just going in there and just dabbing all of this powder around the face so we can set this. I'm taking now my Makeup Revolution hydrating and plumping makeup fixing spray. Just let it dry. So the bronzer I have is the, let me just grab it, is the Maybelline City bronzer. So this is bronzer and contour powder. I'm going to use this as my contouring, as my contour and my bronzing powder. Contour brush, so I'm just going into the product, dab, 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 and I'm first going to do the nose. So it's just a little bit of a contour on the nose. My Real Techniques bronzing powder brush for bronzer, and I'm just going to dip into the powder, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to bronze up that skin so we can bring a bit of color back into the face. Now if you have a big forehead like me, my husband calls it a 5 head, so if you have a 5 head like me, you don't want to make it look any bigger. So what I like to do, I like to take a little bit of the bronzer, go in with the brush, and then I just like to go on the sides of the forehead, well, the 5 head, and just kind of bring it a little bit down, just to make that illusion of the forehead appear smaller, because we really don't want this forehead to look any bigger. So now we've got a bit of color back into the skin. I want to obviously highlight. So if you know me, and you know me personally, I love a good highlight. So I'm going in with the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, which is really a beautiful highlighter. It's almost like a, if you press into it, it's like a cushiony highlighter, but it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, oh, I love a good highlighter. It's a little bit above the brow bone, and then we're going to do top of the nose, down the bridge of the nose. So anywhere where the light your faces, your planes of your faces, the plane of your face naturally. You just want to highlight that. So as you can see, it's all the high points of the skin of the face. And I just like to go be a little bit extra and just put a little bit on the forehead, because why not? So blush, I don't have a drugstore blush, sorry guys. So I'm just going in with my Anastasia blush trio, which is a little bit of a peachy corally color. Actually mix just all three colors in, tap off the excess, and just the apples of my cheeks. And then also a nice tip that I learned from watching a lot of YouTube and a lot of YouTube gurus is just to take a nice brush. So any brush that you have, it can be a fluffy brush, it can be a brush like this, it can be a fan brush, any type of brush that you have, and just going over all your makeup just to make sure everything blends in nice and seamlessly. There's no patchiness, there's no lines to the skin, just blending that all into the skin, just like that. So I'm just taking a nice little brush like this, just something that's a little bit dense, going into the same colors we used on top of the eyes. I am taking that orangey color and I'm just going in and just applying that underneath my eye. We are, well, oh, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Going in with a bit of mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This stuff is amazing. I really love this stuff. It just lengthens up that eyelash, gives it a bit of volume. Last but not least is lips. So my new combination for the month, I've really been liking the NYX lip liner. This is the shade, let me just get the shade, Peekaboo Neutral. So I like always going in with a little bit of a darker lip liner for the lips, just to give that lip a bit of a fuller look, a little bit of a more dramatic look. And then I like to go in with a little bit of a lighter lippy. So this is the Healthy Lip from Physicians Formula. So let's do the damn thing, girl. Now I'm just going to spritz the face again with the Mario facial spritzing spray, my Stila highlighter, and just taking a little pencil brush and just going in the corner of the eye, just highlighting up that inner eye part, which also just gives that eye a bit of a awake look. A little bit of the top of the brow. And let's just add a little bit of extra highlight, because why not? Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope that you have enjoyed this very first YouTube video of mine, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.